What's up, people of the world? It's me again, Alex Swimmer, aka AP3 Jumped, and no, this is not food on my lip. It's a freaking zit on my face, but near my lip. Yeah, I rarely ever get pimples there. But uh, I- I'll tell stories. I'll tell acne stories another time. What's up, people of the world? It's me again, Alex Swimmer, aka AP3 Jumped. Today I am reviewing. I'm doing a rather belated review of Cooked. And yeah, let's talk about it. This came out about a week ago. It's premiered on President's Day, which actually also happened to be the same day as my YouTube channel anniversary. I did a video on that day for that reason, but I haven't. I just put off doing a review for this episode, and I'm able to watch The Lighthouse live again. I'm able to watch all new episodes live again, so I have no excuse to wait longer than 24 hours to do an upload, to do a video review. But with that being said, this episode, it was a lot of fun. There was a lot leading up to this. There was this idea of Lynn Sr. getting his own restaurant has been in the works since what, last season? Not as early, not quite as early as season one, but uh, I've always known that Lynn has been a great cook. Although there was one episode that sort of deemed that otherwise for some reason, and yet they decided to retcon it afterwards. I'm talking about Fed Up, but anyway, I've complained about that inconsistency before on the Loud Crowd podcast, which you should check out, by the way. It's on the Loud TV YouTube channel. Look it up. You'll be able to find it. But yeah, what did I think of this episode? I thought it was really good. This one as it's been a very long journey leading up to this. First, Lynn quit his job at an IT place, I think it was. Yeah, and he started working at this. I forget what restaurant he started working for. But first, he started washing dishes, and then he explained. And during that episode, he revealed to his kids that he quit to move on to become a chef, and he had mentioned to them that washing dishes is how he started, and then slowly but surely my TV just dimmed down a little bit. Yeah, that was smashed. He he rose up in the ranks and finally became a chef, and finally had a food critic come to his house and review his food, and long story short, Lynn Senior finally has his own restaurant, and it's called Lynn's Table, and yeah, I would love to eat there. And the whole episode, the whole vibe of it, sort of reminded me a little bit of Chef Ramsay shows, like just the chaos that was happening within the episode, and with Lynn Senior trying to keep up with everyone's demands, mostly the demands of his kids, because yeah. Uh, Long story short, they all try to come up with a plan, and Lincoln comes up with a great plan. He comes up with a commercial that actually did really well. It was produced a little wonky, but it was a sort of a haphazardly made commercial, but it still got the job done, and it was nothing else really needs to be said other than that. Like I said, the kids couldn't agree on an idea, and then they sort of split up and just sort of did their own thing. But like I said, Lincoln's idea worked, and then all the kids had their own ideas, and they didn't consult Lynn Senior about it first. So obviously, Lynn Senior couldn't keep up with all those demands, and at the very last second, out of all the out of all the sisters, I think Lucy's idea was the best, in which that she brings over Catherine Morgan for an actual interview, and that actually goes really well. And because Lynn Senior gets knocked out from getting hit by the door, hit in the face with the door by Lenny, and they sort of pull a weekend at Bernie's inspired scene where Lynn Senior is being operated like a marionette, and doing passing off the idea that he's actually being interviewed by Catherine Mulligan, and the kids were able to fool her, and the interview went great, and the chaos, all that was able to subside, and all of the other crazy promotions did not come to fruition because Lincoln that's what Lincoln said to everyone at the restaurant, and as a compensation, what he could guarantee was that that the restaurant had great food for a great price, and yeah, uh, all in all, this episode was really fun. I it was another half hour. This is what, the seventh half hour special. It was very good. Like I said, every single half hour special I hold to a very high standard, and every single last one of them has been absolutely fantastic. Uh, I can't exactly examine if this episode is better than any of the other half hour specials, like particularly the more recent ones. Um, it it's right up there with what is it called? Really Loud Music, and I think it is a little bit better than The Loudest Thanksgiving. So yeah, I said half hour special, and I think I'm going to end off the video because I don't really have much more to say. However, Grant Palmer's new character, the employee from Burp and Burger, not Gus's Games Grove. I'm thinking of another place. Yeah, Grant Palmer's character from the Burp and Burger comes back, and turns out his character he and his character share the same first name, Grant. So that's really cool. I love when fictional characters share the same name as their voice actors. I always love that. It's like the one time in in Wall-E. I almost didn't want to spoil what movie this happened, but oh well, the movie's been out for over 10 years. It's like the one time where John Ratzenberger, Pixar's Lucky Charm, he finally voiced a character named John. Out of all of his portrayals he's done in Pixar movies, Wall-E was the first movie that he actually portrayed a character named John. Yeah. So I have nothing else to say for this video other than that this was a really good episode. I really want to watch it again, and I highly recommend it. I give it a 9 out of 10. Alright, if you like this video, then don't forget to subscribe, and be sure to stay tuned for more videos. I really don't know what else I have planned for the rest of the week. I whatever. Also, this is the shortest my hair's been in a long time. I don't. It's not quite long enough to spike it up or anything. So I'll have to, and not without hair gel at least. But I'm Alex Swimmer, aka AP3 Jumped. Thank you so much for watching until the end. That's it for me, and I will see you soon. Goodbye. I almost forgot how to do an intro, but oh well.